So the Trump administration has frozen a lot of the aid. In fact, I think it's all of it, because I know they froze the money and the ammunition to Ukraine. I don't think that also includes medical aid, but ammunition and in terms of money also, they have froze to Ukraine. Now you got to understand, Ukraine, as I'm sure all of you know, is dependent on Western aid to continue their war effort. They do get a lot of aid from Western European countries, but a lot of that came from the United States, and I believe it's something like more than half of it came from the United States. The British, the French, and the Poles also contributed quite a bit as well. Germany had already frozen. They said no more weapons to Ukraine. Without arms shipments to Ukraine, the Ukrainians will literally run out of ammunition in their war effort. Obviously, they were already losing. The Russians have been slowly creeping into eastern Ukraine, into the further and further into the Donbass area. And without the United States shipping ammunition to them, they're going to run out of ammunition. According to this article, and this is originally from RT, this is posted in the Truth Seeker. I'll post a link in the description below. They're saying that it could end within weeks, if that's the case. So, like what happens is it collapses. I'm sure the media is going to blame Trump. They'll say that Trump is a Russian agent by cutting off the aid to Ukraine. Of course, I've said this a lot of times on my channel, that the United States does not have a strategic interest in Ukraine. This is because Russia wants Ukraine to be like Belarus. They want it to be a puppet state in order to have a buffer, against the West, against NATO, whereas NATO is trying to NATOize Ukraine and pressure Russia. Thus, Russia, initiated this invasion as a offensive defense. The United States does not need to be involved. Russia is not a conventional threat against the United States. If you wanted to promote freedom around the world, do it inside the United States and set an example. That'd be a much more effective way to do it. But anyway, without that aid, according to this, they're saying within weeks. I don't know exactly for sure, because I don't know specifically what the numbers are. Of course, that can change very quickly. Russia can hit supply dumps within Ukraine. I'm sure they know where they're at. So, hopefully this pressures the situation, it pressures Zelensky to make a peace deal sooner than later. We'll have to see, because he's not, he's obviously a con man, but he's got manure for brains too. He's a drug addict. But anyway, I'll post a link in the description below.